Hot diggity damn, it's Monday. How are we all? Well, I hope. Goal unclear, thank you for joining us on Kick. Rory and Ads, how are we on YouTube? Good to see you, boys. Slightly late going live, but tis what it is. I mean, when do I ever get live on time these days? Out of life with a toddler doesn't go to plan. Oi. I really appreciate you guys' understanding in these early years of the little one's life. So plan for the day is pretty straightforward, really. We are going to lose lots of games in the Premier League. Okay, good. So we're going to have November. We'll probably split December because there's some big games in there. And then we can head into January. But I'm pretty sure you guys would want me to play Arsenal, Chelsea and Man United. And then we're going to have to play sides that down at the bottom around us like Wolves and Leicester as well. So we're going to be playing a lot of games this year in the Premier League because you're going to want me to have a hands-on impact. You don't want me to stay up because I simmed a lot or go down because I simmed a lot. You want me to have the impact, and that's what we're going to try and do. Try, that is, and do. Morale seems to be a little bit mudded at the minute, so we might need to go to a press conference soon and just try and raise morale a little bit. There's a lot of unhappy contracts going around at the minute. Although it says contract status, happy with current terms, and then at the bottom, contract, thumbs down. So that's logical, isn't it? McLean, happy with current contract terms, but thumbs down. Logic. Logical. Logic. Hello, Davidenki. We've scrapped that rule, Lewis. We've scrapped that rule. Oh my lord, it's a Musgrove on a week off on his fucking birthday. Happy cake day, Reese. Actually, no, to be fair, I think you said you just got today off, not the whole week. But still, regardless, happy cake day, mate. Hope you're having a good day so far. Have you got plans, or are you just having the day off work and doing as little as possible? Good day, Noti. How are you, sir? So I think in this month upcoming, we decided we were going to sim Newcastle. We're going to play Villa, play West Ham and play Brentford. And try and get out of the fucking relegation zone. The minute we're losing 2/3 of the games we're playing, it isn't I fucking deal, is it? Really? Nah. Daddy! What do you call a 7 with a flu? 6, 7. Thank you, Danny, for the 71st month in a row and 86th month total. That is monstrous, mate. Love that support from you. Appreciate it very much. Hope you're well, pal. What have I just joined? You've joined Danny poking the bear. Or the monkey. Dance, monkey, dance. Dance, monkey. Afternoon, Blazosaurus. How are we, mate? Right, I'm pretty sure I uploaded and got everything done yesterday that I wanted to get done. Don't think we have tomorrow's tomorrow's Journeyman Made, do we? I uploaded those, no. So the plan for the day is going to be RTG all day, and then tomorrow we will record. Well, we might try and if we well, let's see. Let me figure this out in my head. We're going to do RTG in the majority today because we're today and tomorrow recorded. Want to get Wednesday and Thursday's RTG videos done, And then we've got 3 Journeyman videos to record. So I want to get in the rig tomorrow for some of it. So we can record Wednesday and Thursday's RTG today, and we can get Tuesday's Journeyman made as a minimum. Then we can record Wednesday and Thursday's Journeyman tomorrow, and then get in the rig. Is the plan. You stuck your Wolfsburg team in the FC chat on the Discord, have you? Let's have a butchers. This is... Oh, hello. This is Cole's Wolfsburg team at the moment. Moyano, an 86 rated Samu. Malia Grimaldo centrally, which is a great decision. Astavransk. Kemsdien Talby on the right. Assignon Bombito. Bombito, hello mate. Murillo. Says goes to that 87, doesn't he? Hubner in goal, youth academy player. Nothing sensational on the bench. Dordoy grows into the early 80s, doesn't he? What year are you in, Cole? Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Happy National Banana Bread Day to those who celebrate. Oh. Does that mean Reese's banana bread? Is that how that works? Right, let's hit record and go, shall we? Doyle was actually in Team of the Week for the game against Leeds, apparently. Or was that the week before? Oh, fuck you. The week before. Although we lost that game as well. Have a habit in iRacing to clicking to see track map on oval circuits. I just remember that it's an oval and they're all basically the same. Correct. Although some are definitely tighter than others. Some are more kind of, rather than being an oval, they're kind of squished at the bottom, aren't they? They almost look like a bun or a roll or a bao bun. Without the pinch on top. An unpinched bao bun. Yeah, getting there, Louis. Still snotty, but, you know, surviving. Right. We've got lots to get recorded. Welcome back to the struggle of the realistic RTG. We are 18th in the Premier League after 9 games. 7 points on the board. Not doing too well so far, losing 2/3 of the fixtures that we're playing. Keep that up and, well, probably not going to stay up. So we need to make sure we get some better results between now and the end of the season. If you kind of extrapolate out from where we are at the minute, 9 becomes 18, 18 becomes 36. So quadruple our current points tally of 7, you get 28. And then we're probably not going to win match days 37 and 38, are we? So you're looking at us at the minute on course for perhaps 29 or 30 points, which is almost certainly not going to be survival material, is it? Today we face West Ham, we face Aston Villa. We also take on Brentford and Newcastle as well, in a month that has some fixes in it that we could really do with not losing, more importantly than anything else. At the moment, I'm not necessarily absolutely transfixed on winning lots of games. I just want to make sure we don't lose ground on those that are around us. We want to stay in the fight. I don't want to get cut adrift like a Leeds or a Leicester. Although Leeds obviously brought themselves back within a bit closer distance after beating me yesterday. We're 3 games at least lost in a row. with the 3 we played yesterday. Make that 4 with the defeat against Sunderland, and with 4 defeats in our last 6... Sorry, 5 defeats in our last 6 games. Not ideal. But with games against West Ham and Aston Villa today, there's the potential to try and turn that form around, which we are absolutely going to look to do. Please do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the content so far, of course. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. This is our debut season at Premier League level, and it's going as I anticipated it might do, considering the quality of our side and the quality of those around us in the Premier League. But we will fight on, and hopefully we will stay up. That's aim number 1. Really, it's kind of the only aim this season. Let's see how we do. Oh, you bought Grimaldo across from Napoli, did you? Do I put Rtg in here? Probably. That's probably them as strong as they could get, isn't it, really? Oh, Nana. What's his name? Oh, Nana. Oh, okay, fair enough. Big squad. Aston Vanilla. What do I do? Probably not much at the moment, other than Kin lose. Him and Sace and Mobito, you brought them all across. That's a banging deal, 35 mil for an 86 rating Marilla. Kieran McKenna in charge at Aston Villa at the minute. In this save. Good. Linking controller, there we go. Come on. You exist. You're on. Oh, I'm going to have to buy a new fucking controller, aren't I? I want a new controller. I can't afford a new controller for my life. Oh, fuck off. Take the piss now. Afternoon, Ryan. How are we, mate? Cool. 18-year-old nightclub Ches was a long time ago, Lewis. A very long time ago. Apparently, Rory, yeah. Have you had a good day, Rory? We saw you early this morning. We're seeing you late tonight. Exclamation mark sliders, Marius. Tottenham fan at work reckons they're 100% getting relegated. Good to see confidence within the fan base. Well, Aston Villa have brought with them a rather aggressive 4-2-2 formation under Kieran McKenna. Alex Ramiro in goal, Conor Bradley, Ezri Konsa, Pau Torres and David Raum, and Kamara and Tielemans holding Morgan Rogers and Gustavo Sarr at cam, with Fabio Silva and Tiano Barry up top. All mid-80s rated players apart from a couple. It's going to be, as every game is, I needn't really say it, every single match day, very tough to beat this team. We've shown we can turn up on occasion. We have won at Anfield this season. That might be the sole highlight of the season come the end of match day 38. We hope it's not. We're going to do everything we can to stay in the division. And that will involve Louis Appere scoring some goals, which he has done, but not every time he gets the chance. Yes, Marius, I am a Cambridge fan. Chill, Morgs. Kamara. Nice ball through to Morgan Rogers. Tries the fancy footwork. This is a little bit of pinball, but Manhoef has been able to get the ball down and settle it. Devlin out to Vale. Quickly forward. There's a bit of space over there for Million Manhoef. If you've got possession still, which we don't. Morgan Rogers has tried some fancy footwork so far that hasn't worked too well. That's actually very well done by both Evan Gesson and Morgan Rogers. But thankfully, we've gotten the better of it and it will come away with us. Looking for Devlin. Devlin had Vale going. Vale's going again. I think he's just the right side of the defensive line there to stay on side, which indeed he is. And oh, it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Not sure who it was that had the effort in the end. It might have been James Garner. Nice ball inside by Spencer. It was indeed Jimmy Garner. Take your time, play the ball at the right time. Vale looking for Louis. He's in a better position this time, but Esri Konsa out-muscles him this time. And no chance on goal. Well, we're positive enough, if not clinical enough, in the opening 20 minutes. Well intercepted by Garner. And Manhoef. Oh, Jesus, just swept away from him by Boubacar Kamara. Tielemans, we've got a foot on that. Trying to keep this alive. Oh, Tiano Barry's just completely out-muscled the midfielder there and it just eased him out the way. Ajay, we need to play that quickly to make sure we get it away, but we have done. Try and get Manhoef down the wing. What can we do? We'll go to Manhoef again. Millie Manhoef has been a revelation out on the wing for me. I've very much enjoyed using him so far this season. I needed an extra man there and Vela just drifted a little bit too far forward and a little bit too deep into the defensive quarter. Trying desperately to find a goal here. Honestly, points, 0-0 draws would be welcome as well at this stage of the season. Just stopping the goal difference slip and keeping the points tally ticking over would be enough for me at this stage. Just want to make sure we stay with those above us, as we mentioned on the way in. Because if you get cut adrift, it's really hard to try and get that gap back. Oh, he looked about going there, Garner, and I thought I could get him in, but the pass wasn't good enough. We are still on the front foot and looking decent, but still not scoring the goal, which is going to be the difference maker today and every match day. It's just not happening for us. Trying Leone. Gustavo. Tielemans. Kamara. Fabio Silva holding up well. Okay, cool. Calm your balls, boys. Tiano Barry looking for the ball over the top. Ajay gets there. Let's keep it as is till half time, gents, please. Looking for Louis. Ref. Thank you, referee. Take it quickly, take it quickly. Never mind then. I was going to try and get that down the line to Million Manhoef. We will do so now. Can we spin the defender? No. It will be half time. All right, fair enough. I'll put the sliders in chat for you now, Marius. You got exclamation mark sliders is the command and then a bot will respond. Look. It's a nothing half on paper, but actually we've had some very positive play in there. Villa have had more of the ball, but we've been more accurate with our passing and we've had the only shots of the game so far. I don't feel the need to change anything too much at the moment. Nothing's going not to plan defensively. And hopefully, over time, we will be able to squeeze a goal out of it. Vale's going again. And it's going to be defenders being positionally ill-disciplined like that might offer us the chance to get in. But passes like that need to make their way to the teammate, really, don't they? That's just not good enough from Harvey Vale out wide. Oh, Gustavo Sarr bursts onto that. Brody Spencer's quick enough to try and keep up with him and try and put a stop to the attack as it comes in. It's Fabio Silva. Ajay steps in. Villa now leaning onto the front foot, trying to take the lead, but Pau Torres can't do it for them. Won the Eredivisie with Sparta Rotterdam last night. GG's, Curtis. Spencer. Devlin. 1-2. Garner's arriving. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go, Million. Let's go, Louis. Louis Appere. More, bury it, please! Louis! Oh! Best chance of the game so far. That's got to go in. 55 minutes played. Another chance comes and goes for us. Pop free. Miranda. Manhoof, nicely done. Appare's going. And lift it. Try and force Manhoof in behind. And then find a teammate in a goal-scoring position is the plan. Harvey Vale, he's on his left. It's well blocked. Keep it alive. Doyle. And then look for Louis. One way, then the other. Louis Appere in the box. Oh, big save, Alex Ramiro. Got his foot right behind that, did Louis. It's not going to go in, though. They're making a change. Tielemans going off. And someone else coming on in their deeper midfield positions. I am going to make the controversial, perhaps, decision to take Louis Appere off and bring Noonan on. See if he can offer me something slightly different in that striking role. We're going to bring Koch on in the cam role as well. Outside of that, I don't think I'm going to make any changes. I don't want to rock the boat too much, but maybe we can force things through here. Amadou and Nana off the bench for them. Ajay, the target there. Oh, it's fallen to Baselli, and Pau Torres quite literally just throws himself at that to stop the centre-back from sweeping home a chance to give us a 1-0 lead. Aston Villa are backs to the walls and throwing everything into their defensive efforts here to try and stop us from taking the lead. So far, they've done enough, but I don't know, it feels like a goal might just be coming. Noonan trying to spin in behind. And is he going to benefit there from a mistake from the defender? He's not. 20 minutes between us and a hard-earned point, but we might feel disappointed that we haven't won this one if we don't. Fabio Silva has the option out wide. Uses Morgan Rogers. And Miranda can't get there. Well in, Baselli. I mean, we've had a lot of the play in this one. Koch, nice turn. Manhoof. And Noonan. Manhoof again. We're going to open the legs, open the taps. Here comes Bradley. Showing him off. Devlin, I see the runner, Koch. Noonan's in, Noonan's off. Getting there, Chris. How are you, my man? Highlighting for ads since Twitch won't let you at anyone. You want to gift you your next month's sub to Chess for doing incredible work timing out the scourge of the Twitch chat known as Danny Brooks. Please let me know if this is possible. I don't know why Twitch won't let you at anyone. That's weird. Wow. Back inside to Onana. Barry and Gustavo Sarr. Fabio Silva. Well in. Baselli tracking back. That's not great from Baselli though. It's Fabio Silva. Well in and away this time. Pressure building at the back for us now. Getting slightly nervous. That's over hit by Manhoof out of his feet. Force him wide. Force him wide. You're not coming inside. Oh, tried to get the ball and couldn't get there. Fabio Silva. A fake turn. We've gotten to that. Right, break. We absolutely deserve at least a point from this, but my God, if we can get more, we'd have earned that too. At the minute, it's Aston Villa that are coming back towards us. Just desperately don't want to lose this one. It'd be so unfair if we do. Koch has done well. Get that forward quickly. And Vale can go again. And Vale is in again. And Vale is off in the 90th minute to try and break in behind. Unsurprisingly, a yellow card for Juan Miranda there for the strong challenge at the second attempt. Please. Please let me get something out of this game. Kamara, Onana. I feel like you've seen probably a lot of it in the highlights. Onana with a quick change of direction there that fooled me one way. Ref, do me a favour. Do not let them score a late goal here, please. Eiling Jr. I'm getting worried. I'm getting really worried. Oh, McGinty, thank you. The only thing he's had to do all game. And by Jove, he's done it. Sarr with the corner. Away. It's over the top by Pau Torres for the second time today. And we've earned ourselves a point and stopped the leaking of goals. Now that could be the bedrock of a turnaround for our fortunes this season. The players are quite clearly out of all energy, completely gassed, but we've earned the point. Now we need to build on that, go to Brentford and do it again. Please. Boselli's up to 78. Fantastic. Have you peaked? You have. Not fantastic. Yeah, we had it on above us whilst we were streaming, Connor. I've not heard of it, Cole. I saw some people talking about it on socials, but I've not heard of it, in all honesty. 35874. 179,370. Match tickets 8,008. Right, the game. This gives us 214,890. It's about a Tourette's campaigner. Okay. What does Decon want? I mean, I could. Oh, he's back fit. That's why he's coming to me and being like, "Meh, can I play? Meh, you can go on the bench." It depends on outgoings. I don't think we've got much money left January. Much money left Leone. Still up 8, Dylan Simon. 1-1, nothing. Nothing, 1-1, 1. Good to see Louis Ford continually growing, but grow faster, please, sir. Youth Scout reports. Argentina and Kazakhstan are where we're looking at the moment. And there's nothing in Argentina at that attempt, that's for sure. There was what was the controversy at the BAFTAs? Jack. .64 rated now with 75 potential. He's only 58. 64 to start's decent though. Say no to you. Oh, I see. He said racial slur because Michael B. Jordan was on stage. But obviously it was the Tourette's. Foley, thank you for the follow, mate. How did Michael B. Jordan react? Carlisle got a big one on Saturday too, did they, Colt? Jamie Foxx on Twitter was going mental about it. Anyone that knows about Tourette's will obviously understand, and anyone that doesn't know about Tourette's will obviously lose their minds. It's just it's an as with a lot of things, it's an education problem, not a anything else problem. A 3-0 win against Yeovil, nice. Was that Ballon d'Or to Erling Haaland? It was your official 2030 Ballon d'Or winner, Erling Haaland. Now, we have a little bit of a morale, not issue, but certainly concern at the minute, that there's a lot of players that aren't necessarily that happy at the minute. They're content. They're content. They're not unhappy, but they're not happy, if you know what I mean. Which is fair enough, given the nature of the season so far. But if I can maybe boost it, you see there, the amount of content players. If I can boost that a little bit with some positive, encouraging words in press conferences, then that might help us try and tip things around the corner. Brentford away on the way, and Miranda, of course, can't play because it's against his parent club. So he's going to have to come out and won't be able to play any part at all on this particular match day, and James Justin will get the nod. Yeah, a lot, like you say, a lot of Tourette's sufferers don't have the expletive issue. It's just a lack of understanding about what the condition is and what it entails, isn't it? Hmm. 4-5-1 attack maybe, or a 4-3-3. Good 4-5-1 attack. Ron, thank you for the 24th month, mate. 2 years indeed, my guy. Cheers, pal. It was mentioned slightly earlier up in chat. Coprolalia, yeah. I didn't know that there was actually almost like a subdivision of Tourette's called coprolalia. I wasn't aware of that. Damsgaard, Carreras, Shada, Watara. Hartman's fine. Theata, Collins, Vandenberg can play right back. We got Reece James, so let's put Vandenberg there and we start Reece James at right back. Oh, and Ron's been very kind to gift another 5 subs to the channel. Thank you very much, mate. Be gone forever. Night Raven, Jason X, Luke M, and Mr. Pricey. Welcome to the gang, boys. Or back to the gang, as the case is, of course, with a handful. Put Watara on for Donovan. Brown in there for Johnston. 5-4. Yeah. Strong team, Brentford. Strong squad, Brentford. Do I make any changes? We've obviously been forced into the James Justin one. It's not Gomez ahead of Doyle. Put McLean in. For Rtg. He's right foot. What play style is that? Oh, long throw. Long. I did run, yeah. He sent it overnight. So when we record the Journeyman, we'll have the Liga Plus TV logo back again. Love a long throw, don't you, Jack? Jamie Foxx has come under a lot of criticism by claiming John said the N-word deliberately. Yeah, it would just be because he doesn't understand the condition. That's all. I'm sure through all this, Jamie Foxx and others will be educated on what Tourette's is and what the coprolalia side of it is, and then they'll understand and it'll be fine. Brentford are 7th in the minute and chasing a European spot so far this season. 4-5-1 for them. Xavier Montoya is a youth academy player. Everyone else, I believe, is a real-life player. They're playing a 4-5-1 attack with Damsgaard and Mora sat behind Lucas Stassin. They do have an 85 rated Kafane on the bench, so they've got, their side is pretty bloody good, actually, Brentford. I'm a little bit apprehensive about this one. It's probably comparable to the Aston Villa side that we just played, but being away and in wet conditions is going to be less favourable for us than obviously the home game where we had the support of our own supporters right behind us in larger numbers. And Kevin Sarder's in immediately and we're 1-0 down. And you can quite clearly see why Brentford are 7th and we are 18th. Not the best of starts. Goals are going back in again. Man. You've got an F1 driver sweepstake at work. Who do you want to avoid and who do you want to get? You kind of want Russell or Verstappen or either McLaren. And you don't want either of the Cadillacs or the Aston Martins. Or the Alpines, probably. Or the Audis, for that matter, either. Right, let's try again, shall we? Spencer, Gomez, Devlin, round the corner nicely into James Garner. A little bit more difficult this one, it seems, even though the sides are, we say, comparable in their quality. Oh, if that finds its way through, it's brilliant build-up play until the last moment there. Nearly the chance to equalise straight away. Mora grows exceptionally well, doesn't he, in career mode? Like late 80s, early 90s, I think, by the time he's fully grown. Well up. Brody. Bale to Devlin. Devlin poked that forward, but Gomez a bit blind to how the move was developing. He's on his move, on his bike, sorry, moving now. Apre time it well for Vale, so he's onside. Good look for Gomez here. And he's burst into the box and, well, so exceptional last gasp challenge from the defender, because otherwise Gomez was in to have a shot, square it for a simple tap-in. Here's Carreras now at 88 rated on their left-hand side of midfield. Stassin, Willin, Devlin. We're going to have to work very hard for everything we get this season. But we've got that in us. We know we can. Vale is free over here. And he just needed to get to that first. And Apere's ball wasn't good enough. That's the difference at the minute. In the final third, we are just quite simply not good enough at present. Gomez. Oh, it's a brilliant ball, but again, not quite what we need. Well, in Devlin, there's just an extra man there to take it away from me still. Intercepted. Gomez looking for Louis Apre. Now's where we need to be good enough. And we are! Cambridge United are level in the Premier League at the G-Tech Community Stadium, and it's that man, of course it is again, Louis Apre's 6th goal of the Premier League season. We're level! Thank you, Brentford, for giving me the ball in the final third. A gift. He weren't missing that one. Although, to be fair, I aimed for the corner, he hit it straight down the middle, and it quite well could have hit the goalkeeper and stayed out. Was that Gomez getting the assist as well? Was. Oh dear, Kamari Doyle. Stassin. Oh, lovely flick by Damsgaard. Here's Carreras now. Standing up. Brody Spencer before then turning around and coming back here to Damsgaard. The Dane trying to figure a way through. Shada's already scored once. He's not going to score twice. Not yet anyway. Ed McGinty with a top stop to keep us in the game. Mora with the delivery. Full stretch. Gave the defender a shout. Made sure he got there. Good goalkeeping from McGinty again. The way the ball has been leaking into the back of the net quite regularly has absolutely nothing to do with the goalkeeper at the minute, which is fine by me. We like McGinty, and he's still doing a very good job for us. The defender committed there, and if I'd have read that a bit better with Apre, we could have been in. We still are, and James Garner's touch is not close enough to his body. Oh, that is a great opportunity for a goal to go in front here away from home. If Jimmy Garner has a better turn there, then surely he gives the goalkeeper a really tough job in keeping that out. We can't let chances like that pass us by too often. It's just the wrong man for it to fall to in that situation, well in James Justin. Gomez on the break. Louis running again. They're pushing a lot of defenders forward. At least the fullbacks are getting forward quite a bit here for Brentford. And here's Million Manhoof, and he's in the box, and Teata's across to me as I was about to hit the ball and strike it towards goal. We'll go in at the break at 1-1. Again, a point would be great, especially away from home against the side in the top half. That's one of the best things about freedom of speech, isn't it, Cole? You give people freedom of speech, it lets those that have bigoted, horrendous opinions spout them, so you know to ignore them moving forward. Wingers are set to roaming and build-up, Kev. I find that if you have wingers set to attack, they just stay on the halfway line, and it forces the entirety of the opposition back line to just stay on the halfway line too, which is very unrealistic. You then end up with all of their midfield and forward players in your box and all of their defence sat on the halfway line and just a big giant gap. So I found the way to make things play a bit more realistic is to not have those wingers set to attack, so that the opposition defenders fulfill their attacking duties and it creates a bit more space on the counter, rather than just countering against an entire back four all the time, or back five. Yeah, I don't like half winger. We do things the way that, or I'm set up the way that I am for a reason, based on experience against the AI with certain set of sliders, etc. Blue Ted, thank you for the 30th month, mate. Life's been in the way of watching streams lately, but hoping to catch a few more now. Be good to see you regularly if we can, Ted, but obviously life is life, isn't it? But thank you for dropping by and for continuing the subscription as well. It's really generous of you, pal. 2.5 year badge with that as well, actually, with the 30th month. And then Spencer, done just enough there. Wanted to go forwards, but just didn't have the room to do so, so had to go sideways first. Gomez up against Teata, who's been very solid so far in this first half. But he's in behind. Now it's Harvey Vale. Edge of the box, Devlin. Ah! Just too many men in the way. Didn't want to use, or probably couldn't have used, the lob pass button because it would have just played a cross. Let's try and find Devlin on the edge of the box there. And I'm not very good at using the old manual lobbed options that are available to you with the input, so I just kind of have to make do. Oh, he's missed. Holy moly. Lovely way to get the ball back across from Mora on the far side. And then thankfully, Brodie Spencer is positioned just in the right place to block the angle off so that the Brentford man fires wide. And not yet, Kettle, no. Trying, though. Gomez and Garner. Playing it around nicely. Apre on the shoulder. Gomez. I should have gone back to Apre. It's a decent effort, but Montoya's right behind it. Can we get to that? Can we challenge with Mannion? No. Manhoof even. Oh, that's really poor. Are Brentford going to gift us another goal? They might have done. Oh, it's a big save from Montoya. The only reason we got our equaliser is because they gave us the ball in similar circumstances. And, oh, we nearly had a goal to go in front there as well. So very nearly. I swear Gomez was 74. Never mind. Gomez is actually having a very good game. I might move him out wide. Manhoover's been quite quiet in this one. And then we'll bring Doyle on centrally. We'll bring Koch on in there. Don't think we're going to make any other changes at this stage. McLean's having a very good game, though, to be fair to him. I know, I just thought he could power it in. Check. It was a hell of a through ball, wasn't it? Currently been doing an Irish League career mode, trying to grow the least competitive, so we're trying to win the Champions League. Wow. I don't use any gameplay mods, actually, Mixed. We mod visual stuff, aesthetic stuff, and mechanical stuff in terms of like development plans and stuff, but gameplay wise we don't change anything other than sliders. Look, I've not got Apare set to free kick unless I've taken off the man that normally takes free kicks. That's weird. I must have taken off the man that takes free kicks because Apare shouldn't be on this. Give to Koch. Get Apare in the box. McLean. Koch out nicely. Gomez out wide looking for Apre in the middle. And Sepp van den Berg as well. Thank you. Again, Brentford giving the ball away. Go to Gomez. And tuck that back. And Koch. And Koch is going to go solo. Koch, it's Philly! Get there first! Oh my God. Oh, how have we not scored? We still could have the chance. Failed. Koch. Ref. Oh, I was trying a little bit of footwork. Unbelievable. No. I'm not going to catch him, am I? Thankfully, he slowed up. He's got support, though. Well in, Boselli. Don't care if you use the hands. You've slowed the move up. Oh, my God. I was in panic mode there. Free kick. They've got Reece James on the pitch. Or at least they had Reece James on the pitch. A, why is Reece James taking it with his left foot? But B, oh my God. That is the only time that McGinty's done anything like that. And that's genuinely horrendous. On his left foot, I don't know why he's taking it left-footed. Did that go through his hands? If that's gone through his hands, I'm going to be absolutely furious. I don't know what he's doing, the keeper there. Oh, it's not going to show the replay of the free kick. Are you serious? Okay, cool. Right, great. I feel a little cheated. I'll have a let's see if it will show it here. Okay, so I can have a look at this. No timeline available. Oh, good. So we're going to have a look at it in just some sort of individual highlight here. I can't slow it down or do anything. Try hypermotion and watch it again. Does this go through the goalkeeper's hands? He gets across to it well, and then I don't quite understand what he's done. I think that might have just, he either just misses it. It's just I think it's just a poor animation choice from the game, because he ducks out the way of it. I think it throws the goalkeeper off, even though technically he's ducked out the way of it with the ball still with 20 yards worth of flight time left. That's just an unfortunate animation picked by the game, I think, that might just cost us everything here. Balls. I praised McGinty earlier in the episode as well and said he's been absolutely fantastic. To be fair, he really has. That's in 3 seasons, that's the only thing that McGinty has ever done objectively wrong. What a time for it to manifest itself. Damsgaard. That hit Devlin's hand, so they're going to get another free kick here. So Reece James going to take it on his right foot this time. I don't understand why Reece James took the last one on his left. Carreras is going to take it this time. Straight into the wall. Vale will clear, although not much of a clearance, was it? Looking for Carreras again, who's turned nicely. Gafan, McLean, just get rid. Win this header, please. Thank you. Cott's trying to beat his man. Does well. Devlin. Counter-attack could be on. If we can just get the ball under control. Oh, no, that's poor from me. We've done enough here to justifiably have earned a point in this fixture as well, but unfortunately it looks like we're almost certainly now not going to get it, and that feels very harsh indeed. No, it's just, why are you playing a through ball when I've asked for a ball to feet? Thank you, Brentford, for gifting me the ball again. Oh, Doyle! Vale through the gap. No, it's just a poor ball in the end. Oh, mate. We deserve a point today. We deserve a point from this game. Ref, is that a foul? No, apparently not. Cool story, bro. We're going to lose away from home against Brentford, and we don't deserve it. But that is football, and that's what life is like at this end of the table in these scenarios. It's what we always hear in cliches in commentary when things don't go your way when you're in a relegation fight, and that hasn't gone our way today. We lose by 2-1. That's one of the toughest defeats to take we've had. That's Ethan Pye putting in a transfer request. I would be happy for Pye to leave, I think. Because if I'm to offer him a new deal, he's going to want a 20 grand pay rise. And if I'm going to pay someone 30 grand, I'm probably going to want them to be a bit better than Ethan Pye, aren't I, really? Devlin's now 80. That boosts our opportunities for the January transfer window because, of course, we don't factor in that marquee signing overall rating. So Devlin can offer us the opportunity to sign someone that's 80 rated in January if, obviously, funds allow. We might be looking for someone as well, not necessarily up as high as 80 rated, because Ethan Pye wants a new deal. He's on less than 10 grand a week. And let's be honest, if we're to renegotiate his contract, he will want upwards of 25, 30. And if I'm to give someone 25, 30 grand a week, ideally, I'd like them to be better than Ethan Pye. So actually, I'm going to be open to the sale of Ethan Pye to replace him in January. And we have had a bid, as you will have seen a moment ago, from Swansea for him. They've bid... Actually, they're trying a swap deal, but I don't really want him, actually, please, if you don't mind. So we'll try and negotiate just a fee, if I can. They've basically offered me about valuation there, haven't they? So let me see if I can get... I'll ask for 4. It's probably a little bit punchy to ask for 4 on the nose. But actually, they'll pay it. Okay. Ethan Pye for £4 million would offer us enough money to at least loan someone in for the squad for the rest of the season if we aren't able to find a permanent replacement that's a slightly bit better. And Gomez also wants a new deal. Now, he's currently on 15 grand a week, so I don't think he'd want that much more. But again, at 73 rated, are we really looking a little bit higher than Johan Arath Gomez? Ability-wise, probably. So we might see some movement in January as we look to strengthen the quality in depth to stay in the division. We're going to have to spend some money, and some of it has already been earned because that didn't take long at all. Ethan Pye has a... reckons I could have got 6 million for him. I don't think so. I probably could have got maybe a bit more than 4, seemingly, but I don't think I would have anticipated 6. Ethan Pye will move to Swansea on January the 1st. But up next, actually, to be fair, we were going to sim this one against Newcastle and then play the next game after that. Gomez wants to play. He got an assist in the last game, to be fair to him, so Gomez probably has earned the start here. So let's throw him into the starting lineup there at Cam. I don't think I'm going to make any other changes outside of that, though, even despite McLean having a good game because it's a simulated game. So I feel slightly harsh dropping McGinty after that mistake, but the comp plays like an 80 rated goalkeeper here, so I'm going to drop him in. Not that it's made any difference whatsoever. Newcastle 4, Cambridge United 1. That was emphatic. Defeat. Back to back. Now it's 18th, plays 17th. And with the league table looking as it is right now, this is a disgustingly important game for us to absolutely not lose, if not win. Leeds have picked up another point. Leicester have now won a game. We cannot afford to drop 5 points behind everybody else. And Sunderland and Brighton have got a game in hand as well, although it's against each other. We must not lose this game against West Ham. We just can't afford to do it. We sort things out financially after that Newcastle game. 36909. $184,545. It was 7,000 again, wasn't it? I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break, chat, and then we'll play that game against West Ham at home. BRB. So I was just helping that get out of the house with Jude as well. Yeah, calling Newcastle Newey was a bit cringe. Ian, thank you for the 65th stream streak. That's top, top, top. What does Louis want now? I have a new contract. Fuck off. Didn't you just have one? No. Fuck. I can well imagine the only. Right, I'm going to have to put more money in the wage budget here now. Because I have to offer Louis a new deal. There's no way I can deny him. He wants a new contract. How long has he got left? 1 year and 7 months. He's absolutely earned this. He's top goal scorer for us again in the Premier League. So I try to offer him important just to try and lessen the expectation wage-wise, but makes sense. Yeah, 62 grand. I knew it was going to be punchy. God. He's on 22 at the minute, as you can see there. I'll give you £1 million as a signing on fee. We'll accept 55. 60 and a million. 60 and a million. I had to move 3 million more from my wage budget, or sorry, transfer budget into my wage budget. That's going to take him from 22 to £60,000. If we were ever going to pay anyone that sort of money, it was always going to be Louis Apre, wasn't it? It was always going to be him. We put Apre signing on fee. All of the extra zeros on there. So that means as we head into January, we will have that plus what we're going to get for Ethan Pye. So there'll be an extra 10 grand available for the wage budget. We get 70% of transfer sale retention. So 70% of the 4 million we're getting for Ethan Pye will be 2.8 million. Another 2.8 million will go into the transfer budget as well. So we'll have 4.2 mil and 30 grand in the budget. And then if we sell Johan Gomez as well, then that frees up some more. So financially, things are going to be tough in our first season at this level. Without the expanded stadium that we kind of find ourselves in a position of almost needing now, we are making a significant loss every week. We're spending... well, now actually I need to change that figure again. We're going to be spending £558,000 a week on player wages. We're spending £500,000 a week on staff wages, but we're only making about £400,000 a week on match tickets and shirt sales. So when we have a home game, we're making a loss of 600 grand. When we don't have a home game, when we're playing away, we're making a loss of over £800,000 a week. At the minute, we've made a loss of £51.1 million so far this season, which is pretty sizable, isn't it, really? We're obviously going to get our prize money at the end of the season and the TV money for the next year, etc., etc., added on each season, but staying in the Premier League is going to be very important. Very important indeed. We're obviously still in the green, or in the black bank balance-wise. Still got £36.5 million in the bank. We're not worried about being in negative equity, but we have had to obviously spend a lot of money in the transfer window, £48.5 million. We made a loss of £42 million in transfer profit. So overall, in general, for the season, we've made a loss of about £9 million. And counting. So we're not in a financial black hole at all. We're just doing what every Premier League club does, or almost every Premier League club does, and that is make a loss week to week that's then topped up by prize money and player sales. Which is effectively life at this level, isn't it? Kamari Doyle now wants a new contract as well. Oh my God! What's Doyle on a week? Kamari. He's on 27.5. He's probably going to want upwards of 40. I can afford it. I do need to ask the question as to whether he's worth it. But at the same time, if we lose Doyle and Gomez in the same window, to be honest, we've only got 1 goal, 1 assist from Kamari Doyle this season. Can I adequately replace in the short term? I don't think so. I think we need to give Doyle a new contract, and then in the short term to ride out the rest of this season, and then bring in quality in the summer. I can't afford to lose both Doyle and Gomez and still be able to adequately replace quality-wise in that cam position without only looking at loan deals. And whether we can find a quality enough loan, I don't know. Oh, it's a conundrum, isn't it? It really is. Getting to the Premier League is more straightforward in these realistic RTGs than anything else. But staying in the Premier League is proving to be tough. Freddie, thank you for the follow, mate. I haven't, Sam, no. Do we offer Doyle a new deal, or do we leave him unhappy? Chat. Kingsland have been accused of deliberately putting water on their pitch before a pitch inspection to get it cooled off for waterlogged because of illness and injury. Wow. Well, initially, if we do get relegated, we will have parachute payments. So we'll be fine. We have big parachute payments. And obviously everyone will take a wage cut. So we can deal with it. CCTV of Kings Lynn is pretty damning. Oh, there's even CCTV of it, is there? Having your sprinklers on all day full blast during a downpour. The fact that clubs think they can get away with stuff like that is so bad. kit maybe for them. Yeah, play no away kit. Yeah, it is a big game, isn't it, Liam? It might affect squad morale, but probably not massively. West Ham United 4-3-3 for them. An 87 rated David Raya in goal. Aramburu, Tadibu, Aguerd and Bretones. Then Mateus Fernandes, Paqueta and Magassa. Pavlidis, Somerville and Roger Fernandez in the forward line. Some quality in this West Ham side. Some players that definitely aren't amazing either, though. It's absolutely the, in inverted commas, easiest game we'll have played in the episode today. So, hopefully, it'll be one we can get a result from. They've got some fatigue in the team too. So they must have had a game midweek maybe. I don't know if they had a good season last year and they were playing in Europe, or there's still some cup football going on. Jimmy Garner. Lovely. Oh, what a fucking goal! Million man hoof! Cambridge 1, West Ham 0. Gorgeous football! That's more like it! Yes! Brilliant assist from Jimmy Garner too, that. Heavy touch from Mateus Fernandes. Louis going. Louis gone. Louis can't beat again. Backing in. Bennett stepped in well there. Look inside. Louis, you're off, mate. Vale is on here, though. Back inside. And again, Louis Appere arriving. Oh, Jimmy Garner! A goal and an assist for the former Evertonian. And in the 12th minute, we're 2 goals to the good. Oh, I cannot tell you how much we desperately need this. Hold on, boys. Oh, let's go! Wow. All out to Roger Fernandez. It's a heavy touch. And Miranda steps in and does really well. Definitely missed him. I mean, James Justin was solid, but I do feel like we missed Miranda in the game against Brentford. Manhoof going to cut this back. Here comes Garner again. Delay it in there. Look for Louis. Oh, it could have been 3. I mean, I definitely don't feel like I got any of the ball there, but I'll take the play on wave. This is beautiful. Where has this sort of football been all day? That's more familiar. I guess it's more about the quality of opposition, and their formation and their tactics. We've just been able to find some space in this game, whereas in the others, it's been very difficult to do so. I mean, that Ajay, he has, but Pavlidis has still got it. Decent ping, very good ping. Crescencio Somerville. Takes off pitch. Devlin. Gomez. Garnett to apparate. Stay on side half. Oh my god. Oh. Again, as was the case in a previous game, Jimmy Garner can hit it first time, evidently, when he makes a breaking run into the box. But if you ask him to take a touch and turn, it's not in his forte. It is in Roger Fernandez's, though. Nice ball inside to Pavlidis. He's got support here. Just got to stop it getting to them. And we have done that well enough. This would be such an important result for our overall season. We could quite comfortably have ended up going 5 points adrift at the bottom of the table. I think this might even get us out of the relegation zone, let alone contemplating falling further into it. This is actually a genuinely massive game. Somerville in behind here. Please hold the 2-0 till the break, lads. We will do. That's a ping. Oh, Christ. Oh, man. Please, boys. Please, hold on. Please! Gomez on an 8.7. Maybe Gomez is the one we keep and we sell Kamari Doyle. Maybe we do offer Gomez a contract. 73 rated, but we don't want to get too drawn into the old rating trap. If someone is performing, then they're good enough, aren't they? It's an individual's match day performances that decide whether they are good enough to stay or not. Which is why we kept Ben Perrington at left back for so long. Gomez. Really got nicely. That's poor. And Barry tucks that in. Keeper's going to get there. Well, on Eddie. Fail. And inside to Gomez. Fans thinking we're going to score in a minute, but I'm not sure if it's the home fans or the away fans, to be honest. Nicely tackled by Devlin. Gomez with good footwork. Manhoof. Yeah, did it too much. Where you going, Rog? Where you going, pal? 1-2. Tuck it back to Gomez. Or Garner. Good. In the case of the game, playing the ball not where I wanted it to. Well in, Harvey Vale. Lovely interception. Garner. Great ball. Manhoof, good footwork. Gomez looking for Louis through the gap. Louis Apparet. 3-0. This is the biggest victory of our season so far. There haven't been many, to be fair, but what a time to pick out a performance. 3 goals to the good against the Hammers, and this might just, I think it does, as we mentioned before, drag us out of the relegation zone. Sorry, 87 rated David Raya. Suck it. Well in. Mr. Bennett. Vale. Devlin. In for Gomez. Oh, I guess it gets back. It's good tracking. Playing on amateur mode. Right, Garner's getting tired. Koch on. I want to give McLean more football. I really do. We should get Noonan on as well. I really want to make sure we keep Noonan. Great ball by Pavlidis out to Fernandez. And a good delivery too. Vassili's there. Corner ball, West Ham. Press is coming. Louis Apparet getting a rest now ahead of a big game against Wolves. Next up for us. Changes being made. Also, we need to make sure we give Noonan enough first-team football that AC Milan don't recall him. Gomez. I mean, the switch is on here. And that is an unbelievable cross. Vale. Oh, I was going to try and whip it, but I should have just turned and not sprinted. Somerville forward to Moise Keane off the bench here for them. One of the more fatigued players that didn't get the nod at the start. Somerville delivered in. And we'll win the header there against Roger Fernandez. Thank you. 15 to go. Oh, come on. 15 to go here. Does he give a pen? Let's give a pen for handball against Baselli there. VAR will have a look at it. I'm not sure about that one. He might have just turned himself sideways and this might get overturned here. I'm envisaging that it does. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, look, that's a natural position for his hand, isn't it? There, his hand is down by his side. Unless it hits... No, it's hit that far one. Ooh, I'll throw it to live chat, but actually I think this might stand as a penalty for handball. I think it probably should. What are we saying, chat? Pen or no pen? I think it's a cross, more so than a shot. No, actually, I think it is a shot. It's just bad. But, yeah, it's a pen, isn't it? It's a pen. Chat agree. It's a pen. If it's not, then it's not enough of a clear and obvious error to overturn the on-field decision. So penalty for West Ham here. It's Lucas Paqueta to take it. And McGinty saves it. So it doesn't bloody matter. Thank you, Eddie. 3-0 still. Bit of a let-off, but we'll absolutely take it. Buru, well intercepted Miranda. Away we go. Manhoof breaking. In. And out. Oh, and shake it all about. Oh, very nearly. Noonan with the effort to try and make it 4. Couldn't quite do it. I might have had the option on the far side to play in Vale, but I wasn't even sure I'd get there ahead of the goalkeeper, so I just committed to the shot. And unfortunately it went wide, but on the back of the pen, we'll be happy enough to not be worrying at all about West Ham getting themselves back in this. That's poor decision making from me. This is the biggest performance we've shown all season. I know we won 1-0 at Anfield, but in the grand scheme of things, considering what's going on in our season and where West Ham are, this is huge. You cannot underestimate how important this victory is, trying to force that to Noonan there. We were desperate for this with the run of form as it's been, and the misfortune against Brentford to not get anything from that game when we really deserved a point. We absolutely deserved all 3 here, and we got them. Louis Appere with a brace. Jimmy Garner with 1 as well. And I'll be honest, Gomez... Oh, wait, performance there, didn't I, rather than match facts. Gomez is playing very, very well in that cam role at the minute. And I am seriously questioning whether we give him a new deal and just sell Kamari Doyle in the summer and keep Gomez as the backup, because clearly at the minute he's able to do a job at the Premier League level. We are in 17th. James Justin's unhappy. Keep working hard, mate. I know. Get over it. He's actually saying thank you, I think, for more football, but I haven't actually given him any. 3 wins in 13 games, plus 2 draws. We are out of the relegation zone by a point. But a point is enough. Wolves next. They've actually shot themselves up to 8th here with a good run of form. And then in the next episode, actually, I think we're splitting December into 2 because there are so many big games in there that I'm sure you'd want to see me play. And there are big games in terms of ties around us as well. Leicester at the bottom, Brighton in mid-table. Wolves are a side that went up with us last year and we know we can do well-ish against. And obviously Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, you're going to want to watch me play. So we'll do Wolves, Arsenal and Chelsea tomorrow. We'll do Brighton, Manchester United and Leicester the day after that. And then we will be in January to get things done. And there will be movement in January, I can assure you of that, given the way that things have been building so far with movement and player unhappiness and contract negotiations, etc. That's all for today. I think that West Ham win deserves a thumbs up, don't you? Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell ticked and you won't miss any more of this save. And of course, the Journeyman that comes to you tonight. I'll see you later. Right, should we record another one? Let's record another one. In fact, I think we stopped simming the big 6 in the Bradford save. In all honesty, I think we made the decision to stop doing that last year. Just gonna. I need to do the finances, don't I, from the Wolves game, from the West Ham game. Oi, steady. Right, now what am I paying on wages? 558, 304. Fucking hell, so much money. 37926. 260 is 189630. Match tickets 8123 was the attendance for that one. 217976. 217976. So Gomez, 2 assists in 8 games in the Premier League. Doyle, 2 contributions of his own. He's 74 rated. I don't know why he's came up with 73 in the last one. Maybe because he's 73 rated Cam. $29 plays 25 though. What's Doyle valued at? 7 mil. Our player valuation isn't very high, is it? Louis worth 14 at the minute. Oh, he just grew at the end of the game, did he? Gilmore for France plus 2 mil and a 15% sell on. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, this is midweek. That's annoying. He's literally leaving. Remind me, chat, you're going to have to remind me. It won't be today because we're not going to record the video today. But when before we play Leicester, I'm going to need to update Ethan Pice's stats on the spreadsheet. Don't let me forget that. That'll probably be on Friday's stream, to be honest. Right, I need to go and get some cold and flu meds and just take some medication, and then we will record another episode. So I will literally be 30 seconds, and then we'll go again. Couldn't find it.
Well, where is it? Can't find it. Can't find it.
I need to watch the season finale of Night of the Seven Kingdoms tonight. last week was banging. I'm not using any real face mods, no, not other than the one for my manager guy. Finale, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, Ronald. It's a Game of Thrones prequel series that's been ongoing for the past 6 weeks. Because it's season 6, Winston. If it appeases you, they were championship last year with me. It'll be Friday when we record that episode. Will Ches get another win? No, of course not, lol. Right, let's record another episode, shall we? Yeah, the better regen faces is nice, actually, to be fair, yeah. How are you getting on with that comp? Welcome back to the realistic road to glory. We pulled ourselves out of the relegation zone in the last episode, and guess who's back in it again? West Ham have played their match day 14 early. They've played it against Newcastle at the Olympic Stadium, and they've won by a goal to nil. Or the London Stadium, or whatever it's called these days. They beat Newcastle, so they're back above us, and we're back in the relegation zone. So we face Wolves today to start, and then we've got some quite difficult games remaining for the rest of December. Arsenal and Chelsea after that. Joy of joys. Because there's so many important games in this month, we are going to split it into two. So we'll do Wolves, Arsenal, Chelsea today. We'll do Brighton, Manchester United and Leicester tomorrow. And then we'll be into the January transfer window. Oh, good. We've been drawn at home against Chelsea in the FA Cup third round as well. I'm so happy about that. And we've got them later in the month in the league as well as Manchester City. All you can do is try your best on any given match day and hope come the end of the season you've got enough points. Let's get some against Wolves. Was the prediction on a Wolves win or just a win in the episode ads? What was your intention there with that prediction? To win in the episode or to beat Wolves? This specific match, okay. Oh, the whoosh! The whoosh to Molineux in the west side of Birmingham. In the Black Country. All right, Molineux. We're off to hold up this Aston Villa over there. All right, Villa. All right. Let's go play Wolves at Molineux then. Let's get a fucking victory, shall we? Please. Shit on the Villa. Shit on the Villa. Oh, shut up, controller. You literally exist. Last weekend, first team has been relegated from one of the England's divisions. Come again, Ron? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Here is the Wolves team in a 5-3-2 for them. Marcin still in goal for them. 5 back. Thiago Santos, Santiago Bueno, Toti Agbadu and Wolf. Andre Joao Gomez and Tommy Doyle in the middle. Jurgen Strand Larsen still a Wolves man in this save. This is a big result. Oh, sorry, big fixture, which we hope has a big result tied to it as well. They came up with us. They won the league last year, Wolves. Leeds snuck up in second place, pipped Middlesbrough to it, and now, via the playoffs, we're both in the Premier League this season. But who's going to come out on top? Oh, what a ball. What a start! Assist of your life, sir! Cambridge 1, Wolves 0 in the 5th minute. Kamari Doyle needs to start scoring if he wants to stay, and he has done. Oh, Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, they're on minus fucking 7 points, so it's not a massive shock. I bet Sheffield United fans took some solace in that they were the ones, or took some pride in that they were the ones to send them down. Who got the assist for that? Because it was an unbelievable ball through. Devlin. Oh, Tez. Come on, Till. Gomez. Alain Manhoef. It's a pretty simple block, but it worked. They've got it back, however. They've got it back to me, however. That was a giant result against West Ham. It would be an even bigger one against Wolves back-to-back. Apare's left foot has not been good enough in moments like that. Really, the whole save, regardless of his improvements in attributes. His weak foot obviously hasn't improved because we don't have weak foot and skill move improvements on with the mod. Maybe I should have shot on Vale's right after just complaining about another player's weak foot. I didn't feel confident of shooting. We could have had 2 on a couple of occasions. Oh, and Louis could have had an assist if he could pass the bloody football as well. For all of Louis Apare's goal scoring, there are still so many aspects of his game that aren't good enough. Ref. Thank you. Take this shot. Rtg. Vale. Oh, that's worse. Given away. Spencer. Vale's in. Vale's on. Louis square. Louis makes it 2. When we have needed some performances and results, Appere and co have turned up. We might well have lost to Brentford yesterday, but a really hard-fought point against Villa. A great win against West Ham, and we look like we might be replicating it. 2-0 in the 24th minute. Will it fall to Devlin? It will fall to Louis. It hit someone's hand. It was his. Ten in a row. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, mate. Spencer. Vale. Operated. Kamari Doyle. He's seen what we've been saying about Gomez recently, and he's taken it to heart, Kamari Doyle. What a time for a man to turn up for the team. He wants that new contract. He's pretty desperate for it, it seems. If he keeps this up, maybe he'll earn it. Yeah, I've got Arsenal and Chelsea after this, so let's not get too carried away, shall we? Jay, thank you for the follow, mate. Oh, cheers, come on, mate. Beerith. And then Brody. Disappointed with Wolves here today. They've been really poor. They'll be disappointed enough in themselves, let alone adding any disappointment of my own to it too. Spencer will go inside to Devlin. Look for Appere again with another unbelievable through ball. Not to be. Oh, okay. Sold me well and truly there, didn't you, mate? They've got a Doyle of their own. It's Tommy. And here's Mika Beerith. It might be 3-1. Oh, and with a hell of a finish, it is. And so everybody with a pink number 2 next to their name rejoiced. Doyle to Beerith. Shrugs off Rtg. Beerith into the middle. Away well. And again. And well, actually, I would say and again, but that really wasn't. Half time. Oof. Is it just Sam that voted against me, or is there more with a 2? Oh, Sam and Rory. It's a dominant performance in that first half. Really strong. On the back of the result against West Ham. And with Arsenal and Chelsea to come, it's probably our only opportunity of getting anything from the Premier League points-wise today, isn't it? But with Beerith Adding a layer of doubt to proceedings with that goal late on in the first half. Wolves will believe more now than they did after half an hour, that's for sure. Aston Villa are beating Arsenal 2-0 at the Emirates. Maybe Arsenal are there for the taking. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Strand Larsen. And Israel Gomez. Oh, but he's just not confident in what he wants to do. Andre. Beerith. Wolf. Doyle. Away, please. I can't. It's in. It's 3-2. That's the nature of the luck. You get the interception and it's just popped up off his foot straight to the striker. Ball inside. Get the touch on it there, but before he can get it under control, he's lost it and Beerith is shot. First time. And it's so accurate. Nothing McGinty can do about that. 3-2. Uh-oh. Devlin, Garner. Devlin again. That's what we need to just kind of keep the ball away from them, really. Lovely from Doyle. And Appare's here. And arriving is Jimmy Garner. James Garner in the box. I mean, he's at the back post. It's a scuffed ball across. We might need a fourth here. And then having to concentrate so hard here. What change do you make? Do you make one? Is another question you should ask, really. Do we? Maybe a bit more pace in midfield with Koch. I know he's not as good technically, but I don't know. I don't know. Larson off, Evan Nielsen on for them. Lovely take by Vel, lovely first touch. We'll go into the space. If I can time this right, which I absolutely haven't. I could have sent Apre away. I'll time this right, I could send Vale away. I timed it right. Vale's away. 4! Lucky, to be honest, because I initially threw possession away, trying to get it to Apre quickly. Apre then has found his man. 2-goal advantage restored. Macclesfield, Mansfield and Wrexham all beating more Premier League teams than Spurs in 2026. Ow. Thank you for the bits, Ron, for the enlarged emote. Oh, Aston Villa have pulled one back. Not sure who their Mika is, because Beerith is here. It's the only person I would have known to call Mika. The only person whose first name I know of that's Mika. Miranda. Forward. Manhoof. Garner. Apparate. Manhoof. Apare again. It's going to fall to Manhoof. It's done brilliantly. Million. Please be onside, Jimmy. Are you onside, Jimmy? 3-goal advantage restored! What a game! 5-2! Oh, Mika Gertz. That's a great shout, Rory. Made the right decision in not taking Garner off then, didn't I?
Goal for Cambridge United, number 8, James Garner.
A couple of own goals for the content. Keep fact. Fucking no, mate. Not a fucking chance. Please. Oh, half. That's a really poor ball. Quickly swept round the corner. Here's Evan Nielsen now. Lovely tackle by Baselli. Can't get it away down the line. Or forward quickly enough. The keeper's going to come and get it. Pump. Oh. Toodles. We'll go back here to then go through there. Oh shit. Time's going to go. And Wolves, well, to be fair, neither of us did anything after the 5th goal for Cambridge United, 7th goal of the game. What a time to pull out a result like that. We nearly threw it away. Then we remembered, actually, no, we do want to win this one. I went and scored 2 more. Kamari Doyle with a man of the match performance. Huge from him today. Arsenal next. Oh. Probably, actually, Sam. Just travel costs for that one. Okay. Of 7. Oh, yeah, Dino, we're still trying to find a fucking 5-star scout. I can't get a 5-star scout, chat. I might just have to hire a 4-star. I'll hire one and then fire one. A 4-star and see if we can get a 5. It's just not happening, is it? Dragos Toros! 5-star scout found. Ole! Right. We'll send him out when we do the next set. 63, but only potential of 68. Not much in Argentina at the minute, is there? Nothing in Kazakhstan. We hire youth scouts, Ron. We don't hire coaching staff. Because of course we have staff according to this, don't we? Scouting team, etc. We just don't hire the coaches that change the players' attributes. Just make sure they're not playing a 3-back, but I'll actually let them play who they want to for this one, rather than actually tweak their 11, because they might actually rotate for a game like this. Doyle's knackered. Gomez will have to come in, but that's fine. But Bennett playing games of this magnitude is exactly why he was still at Cambridge, or why we wanted to bring him back. Change their kit though. Such a nice kit, that alternate one. Hello, Sid. Sorry, mate. I keep missing it in chat. If you put it a few times, I just genuinely haven't seen it. Oh, fuck off, controller. Play ball. Yeah, final game of the season. Need a win to stay up, and my controller will die. And I'm having to play on keyboard. It has been Con. Ads has done it. Arsenal, second in the division, looking strong. Andre Lunin in goal. Schreiber, Kivior, someone. Oh, it's fucking Marquinhos. And Nuno Mendes. I looked at the name, not the picture. 89 rated Declan Rice in midfield alongside Zubimendi. Saka starts as well. Let's see who was manager there, actually. The Premier League graphics seem to disappear quite quickly for some reason. Maybe we'll get a little glance of who's in charge of this Arsenal side at the moment. That's ambitious, I'll be honest. Not the best through ball you've ever played in your life, pal. Julian Alvarez, 90 rated Julian Alvarez up top for them. I think he's the league's top goal scorer as well. Might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. Definitely looking to get away and turn away, and he's done all of that brilliantly. Keep it in, Louis. Nuno Mendes was a little bit odd there with his movement, but not going to complain. Put the ball through there. Gomez, look for Vale, and lose it. Lots of Arsenal defenders back there and not much room to do anything. Oh, it's fallen kindly for them. That's cheeky. Mika Gertz. Embed it in the way. Well done, Benno. You'd love to see it. Garner. You don't love to see that. Gotts. Alvarez. Oh, hello. This little squirt of acceleration. Miranda. Gomez trying to work it well. Doyle is tired for this one, so Gomez back in the 11. Schreiber does just enough. Who is that Schreiber? I know he's a youth player, but how good is he? Or bad is he? 80. Torben. Marquinhos is only 81. He must be in his late 30s now. So they've rested an 85 Lelivre. Flavic. Luque was rested. Dembele's rested. Diaby's rested. Mosquera's rested. Yeah, they have rested a few players. Was it Diego Simeone managing, was it? Damn, son. I don't know why the Prem graphics just disappear. You barely get time to read the subs and manager. And it's like, nope. We'll spend 4 years taking shots of the crowd, but something you actually want to look at, gone. Just leaning on Saka and out muscling him. Ball to Manhoof. Louis. Garner. Someone. Devlin, nice turn. Devlin! Straight at Lunin. He's trying to find this near post and he's kicked it straight down the middle of the goal to the goalkeeper, but worth a go. We're holding our own against Arsenal so far. Have rested a number of players, but they still should absolutely have the quality to win this game. Oh, an extra touch too many. Same for him. Gamers, Manhoof, drill it. Oh, Marquinhos read that brilliantly. He might be only 81 rated now, Marquinhos, and probably physically falling off, but the mental reading of the game is always still there. Alvarez to Saka here. Juan Miranda's got him in his back pocket so far. Very pleased with how we've dealt with Bukayo. And this is a hell of a move at the minute. If I can get Apre through that gap, then we can do that and not score. Yeah, I know, Sid. It's disgusting, really, isn't it? And Indo. Lovely interception from Tell there. Garner. Apparate. Vale wants to go. And he's in here. Nuno Mendes is not dealing with Harvey Vale very well. Apart from then. Joseph commentator strikes again. Vieira. Winning Alvarez. That's it. Schreiber. This is Schreiber. Saka. Brrr, options. Oh, decent delivery. And me! Kagots with the goal. Keeper moving quickly to his right. Has to try and dart left and reach for it. And could not have come much closer in trying to turn it round the corner. We've got 2 or 3 88 rated players on the bench to call on if they need to, Arsenal. And had we gone in at half-time scoreless, they might have looked to them in the second half, but Mika Gotts with a good header there has, unfortunately, given Arsenal a late first-half lead in off the post. Good. Because they're scumbags, Sid. No, it's social media, Sam. It's social media racism, not in the ground. Fail. Devlin. Get down the line. We're still in it. Absolutely. Till they grab a second, there's still a chance. If they grab a second, I'd say it's gone. But whilst it was 0-0, we felt like we might stand a chance of getting a point or even a win, like we did against Liverpool. And whilst it's 1-0, I was going to say, ref, there's still the chance of getting a point out of this with an equaliser at some point. Devlin got support here, and I'll quickly look for Apparay. And we found Manhoof even. Oh, it was Gomez. Ah, Vale just came across too far, so actually he still needed to try and find an angle to beat Loon in there. Maybe if I'd have played an earlier pass, might have had him in a better position in the middle of the box to turn that home. It's a great chance to try and equalise those still, but we haven't been able to take it. Trying to battle as hard as we can here to win the ball back defensively and go again. Half an hour to play, half an hour to find an equaliser. Anything behind Schreiber. Schreiber seems quite quick though. Back and inside, and Garner again, and Devlin! Oh my god. Shovel him. That Devlin absolutely shovelled that wide, didn't he? Ultimate is easier than Legendary this year, Callum. Play on Legendary with these sliders, or even just play on Legendary if you're using default sliders or your own slider set. Legendary's more difficult than Ultimate this year. Don't get too famous for us, Cole, will you? Remember us. Gertz in behind. Leeds are losing again, which is great. Brighton 2-0 up at Ellen Road. I hope at least we don't need to worry about Leicester and Leeds below us. We just need to worry about everybody in front of us in the table. We must survive. We can probably afford one yo-yo, but for obvious reasons, both footballing and content, I would rather we don't need to yo-yo. William Devlin. Shut up, ref. Never been. Yeah, Abdo's speech last week was brilliant. I'm going to put Manhoof on the right. I'm going to move Miranda forward, and then I'm going to bring James Justin on. We do all of our finances with a spreadsheet, Lays, so we get parachute payments. There you go. 88 rated Lukeba now off the bench for Arsenal. And we might need him, you know. Mine's 81 rated Kivior's done enough. balls. That was a good opportunity if I could have just gotten that under control and got a turn in. Rice. Fabio Vieira, good block. Baselli down the line. Saka intercepts. Julian Alvarez. Good footwork, but well defended in the end by Baselli again. Really, you're supposed to go forward. Give yours 81 at the minute, James. Corner for Declan Rice to take. Fabio Vieira off. And an 88 rated Ousmane Dembele on in his place. You can see the time now, top left. We are not going to find an equaliser here. It's just a case of 1 or 2 goals for Arsenal. And that has answered that question, most likely. Defeat in a game we anticipated defeat in, but actually we played very well. And we'll count ourselves a bit unlucky, especially considering the manner of the goal, to not taking a point in that game. We had a couple of chances of our own to try and score as well. We could have taken a draw from that. Crucially, though, we haven't. And now we have Chelsea. I didn't even know that was a thing. He submitted a loan request. Malcolm McLean. Is that new? Not seen that before. I like it, but I've not seen it before. McLean wants to go out on loan. He's not getting much football, to be fair. So maybe we could send him out on loan for the second half of the season and rely on Babic as backup. But I'd be apprehensive to do so. Chelsea to come in the next game away from home at Stamford Bridge. We are above the relegation zone thanks to that victory against Wolves, although West Ham haven't played their match day 15 against Brentford yet. Still got the second worst defensive record in the league, but we're doing okay. What's wrong with Arsenal's third kit, Mike? That's the one they just played in, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you. 38574. 192870. 8050 for that one. More people came to the West Ham game than the Arsenal game. 216017. What's a good first job? I mean, you get... There is no such thing as a good first job in the position you're in the minute, Sid, when you're trying to go to college as well. Just any job. Like... In the position you're in, where you want education and some disposable income, a job is a job. Don't be picky. James Justin wants a new deal. I mean, James Justin is probably worth a new deal for the squad depth, so I might be open to this. And he might not want that much. hopefully he won't negotiate for that much more than he's currently on. So asking for important. I'll see if he'll accept rotation. He won't, but he has played a decent amount of football for us so far this season. I will give him an extra year. I was not sure whether I might. Well, not there. Ah, no, that you're definitely not having. Bye. No. Sorry, not happening. Simple decision. Burnley have bid to loan McLean in a short term. Do we loan out Malcolm McLean, chat, or do we try and give him a bit more football? No worries, Sid. You reckon loan him? Okay. Negotiated with live chat, and they reckon that we do send Malcolm McLean out on loan for the rest of the season and rely on young Babbage. We do still have Ethan Pye, of course. Well, actually, no. We're not going to have Ethan Pye because Ethan Pye is going to leave us to Swansea, isn't he, at the end of the month? So actually, we're going to end up definitely needing another centre back now. We're going to bring Babbage onto the bench and into the fold then. Young Babbage is only 60 rated at the moment at centre-back as my fourth option here. 61 now. 60 pace, 61 defending. 55 stand tackle, 59 slides. Defensive awareness of... My brain can find it. Which I can't. Defensive awareness, is it in here? 68. Actually, defensive awareness is quite high for him. It's better than any of his technical stats. So defensive awareness is decent. Good strength too. But we were going to look to loan someone in to replace the outgoing Pye anyway. So we might as well send McLean out on loan and bring someone in that is just higher rated as a go-to third option at centre-back. And then Babbage can just be the backup to the backup, which is fine. I'm quite happy with that. It'll work well for all parties, I think, on that particular front, provided we can find an adequate backup at centre-back to be the third choice. Time to go to Stamford Bridge. You're not playing ahead of McGinty. Well, look, McGinty made a couple of mistakes. It might be harsh to take McGinty out here. But for one game, let's see what De Comp can do at Stamford Bridge. Right, they're not playing a 5-pack, so it's fine. I'll let Chelsea pick whatever side they want. If Justin wants ridiculous money, you try and sell and find, say, 73 rated 18 to 24 back who could grow into the same level. Potentially. Someone younger with potential is going to be more expensive to bring in, Sam. And I might not be able to afford transfer fee. Adri, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. Sainsbury's pretty good pay-wise, and you get a bump if in London. Sid is in London, to be fair. Something like supermarket work would be good whilst you're in college. I'll have a look in a sec. Alonso and his tractor. the Chelsea. Didn't actually see where they were in the league on the way into this. Miel Svila in goal. Kimbin J in their back line. They're playing a 4-3-2. Adamola Lookman and Ferran Torres at striker. Enzo Maresca is manager again at Chelsea. Or still. Whether we would have left to then move back in this save. I'm sure Enzo Maresca couldn't have been manager at Chelsea for the whole time in this save. Surely that's so rare that happens. It might well be the case though. He was still manager in real life when we started this save. Maybe Enzo Maresca has lasted 6 seasons at Chelsea. Stamford Bridge is going to be quite the place to come and try and grab a result. With Wesley at right back and some quality at centre back too. I don't know much about Asadi in all honesty. I don't know whether he's a youth prospect or a real life player. Kendry Paz, however, will have grown well so far. So you imagine with Dario Asugo. He's on a bit of a tasty run here from deep in midfield. So Moises Caicedo is probably 90 rated by this point. Asadi wins that back off me when actually we might have had a decent counter-attack opportunity there. Ferran Torres trying all the tricks in the book to get past me, but can't. Caicedo wins it back and Asadi will try and build here for Chelsea again. Kendry Paz. It's a bit one-sided earlier on. It's probably going to be like that for the majority of the game, isn't it? Where are you going? Nowhere, thankfully. All right. Having to work hard defensively, but so far successfully. Former Chelsea man, Vale, gives it away. Well in, Dev. Sardi's literally everywhere. Not yet, Ron, no. I'm probably going to get it. Fail. I might just wait for a sale. Manhoof, Garner. Spread well. Devlin. Just delayed too long and Caicedo came from behind. Lookman, Ferran Torres trying to outmuscle him. Caselli's actually done well, I felt well, but the referee disagreed. Take that short to Caicedo. It's Paz. Wow, what a goal that would have been by Modibo, and it's fallen straight to Asadi. Chelsea lead by a goal to nil. And again, there's a stroke of fortune about it. The effort from the striker was very good. Coming back off the bar, it's just fallen straight to Asadi. None of my defenders seemingly that interested in trying to close the ball down. And the accuracy of his finish is just as good as the first one. Well, nothing either goalkeeper could have done again about that one. But unfortunately for De Camp, no clean sheet for him in this one. Asadi 1, Chelsea 1, Cambridge 0. Lookman. Snapshots from Asadi. De Camp makes the save this time. Corner from Caicedo. It looks like it's going to go short, but in the end doesn't. Ajay with the header away, and will try and keep the clearance going. I think Asugo might use the hand. We survive again, but goalkeeper called it into action to ensure it stays at just the 1 goal to nil. But 1 goal to nil was enough for Arsenal. And I have a feeling 1 goal to nil might be enough for Chelsea as well. It was also enough for City, of course, but they got their goal quite late in that game. 1 goal might not be enough, though. If Svila hadn't saved that. Come on, Miranda, what have you got? From the set piece, we're up. Oh, we're very much up. Louis! 1 goal isn't enough for Chelsea. Apare with goal number 9 for our number 9 of this Premier League season. Ate with a great header, and Apare just beats Asadi to it. Or Wesley, not sure which, don't care. 1-1! It was Wesley. There's a new season of LMU soon, is there? Yeah, I think next time LMU's on sale, I might look into getting it. I'm in Dev. Miranda forward to Garner. Manhoof. Can you have a racing line on LMU or not, Reese? Has Ferran Torres. Caicedo, nice tackle by Garner. Manhoof. I mean, there are options on this side of the pitch that I'm not going to find. Is it a dynamic racing line or is it static like iRacing's? It's nice to play. Not sure if Lookman was onside. He doesn't seem to care. Ferran Torres. 2-1 Chelsea in elongated stoppage time. Meh, we're behind again. Static, same as iRacing's. Oh, sorry, the WEC season starts end of March. Chelsea were 13th in this save, were they, Ryan? Oh. And half time. Chelsea have had so much of the ball in that first half. We've had chances, although to be fair, 2 of them, well, actually all 3 came in the scenario that saw us score the goal. One that led to the corner, then the header off the bar, then the follow-up header from Louis Appere. So maybe we're not quite as in the game as we thought potentially we were on paper there. Chelsea have had more possession against us than almost any side we've played all season. They have themselves a 2-1 lead. And on this occasion, I don't think they'll be relinquishing it. Garner, Devlin, Appere. Nobody's getting fooled by that, are they? Let's be honest. Looking for Doyle here. Manhoof whips the ball. Vale can't get there. Well in, Spencer. Doyle. Devlin. Louis. Pass back. Sugo. Can't get there. Kendry Paz. It's a strong challenge, but this time the referee lets it go. Vale in space. Please! Oh! That's a great chance to find a second equaliser. We might not secure a more clear-cut opportunity between now and the end of the game. Oh, Louis. Could have had 10 goals for the Premier League season. Could have been into double digits. Sadly, not the case. Million. Louis, spin, turn, out. Manhoof. Oh, it's beautifully worked. He does have 10 for the season! It is 2-2 at Stamford Bridge. Give me a point, boys! And a new controller. Hello, Rick. Thanks for joining us on YouTube, mate. Need to set up an Amazon wish list, don't I, with a new Xbox controller on it. Please look at the keeper in the replay. because he kind of went, ah. Yeah, odd animation that. We checked earlier, no sales on Amazon at the minute. Sad. Oh, maybe I should have made some changes? No? No, we're alright. Oh, that would have been ridiculous. Doyle. Million man who. Nipan's just scored a second for City at Selhurst Park. We might be seeing a third at Stamford Bridge. The home side here, Ferran Torres going this way, then that, and then, unfortunately for them, straight into a defender. Unfortunately for me, oh my god. And straight back into Asadi, who's won that header, and Ademola Lookman. No! Oh my god. What can you do? You try so hard, and you clear, and you clear, and you clear, and it still just falls to a striker. I mean, some of those defensive clearances have literally just gone 4 yards rather than out of the box. That is one of those where it feels like the game wanted your opposition to score. But it happens like that sometimes for you. We scored earlier on. I think we're just destined to lose here at Stamford Bridge, regardless of anything that we do or try. Man, Hoof. 3-0 City now. Haaland with the goal. Sugo. Can't get there. Ademola Lookman. I read that. I knew that's what you were going to try and do. Doyle on the break. Caicedo chasing. Vale. You're offside. Let me flip-flips. Oh, there's only 1 minute added on. That's going to be game, isn't it? Regardless of what happens here. Oh, I feel hard done by. Really? Feel hard done by in that one. It is a win in the first game and then the two expected defeats against Arsenal and Chelsea, but not necessarily in the manner in which we expected those defeats to come in. But we've lost them regardless. Thankfully, West Ham aren't picking up points either, though they do still have a game in hand, which is worrying. Leeds and Leicester still continually look pretty doomed at the minute with just 5 and 4 points between them. It's still tight. We're 3 points behind Fulham now. Man United are going to improve. There's another 3 points up to Wolves, and a lot of sides above still have games in hand. We are running the risk here of just falling into a straight two-way fight for one relegation spot with West Ham. Maybe we could drag Fulham into it as well. But it's not looking great for us as we approach the halfway stage of the season. After tomorrow's episode, when we get through Brighton, Manchester United and Leicester, we will be at the halfway stage of the season. It was nice to get the back-to-back wins to add a little bit of a reprieve to our very heavily disappointing and negative season so far. We hope that West Ham don't do anything against Wolves, but we did today, so absolutely the West Ham side will have a chance of getting something. Louis Apré's got to be near the top goal scorer charts for the league, doesn't he? Yeah, he's joint second in the minute. 11 for Ekitike, 10 for Isak, Haaland, Traore, Alvarez and Louis Apéré. Even Gruder's got 9, Gordon 9, Doku 9, Kalimuendo 9. There's lots of good goal scorers in the division, isn't there? Wow. Lots of good goal scorers around a number of different sides. Thankfully, we've still got Louis in our squad, but with January just around the corner, we're going to need to change things. Defenders are where we're looking at, aren't we? With the players already assigned as leaving us. We just need to find the right man to come in, and maybe something else happens. We shall wait and see, but I don't have much money to play with yet. I am nervous about getting relegated. Let's try and rectify that tomorrow, shall we? I'll see you then. Danny, thank you for the bits. In your journeyman, you got Mainz into the Champions League, but you lost the final in your 3rd season. Now you want to move to the Prem. The only job is Villa. Would you class that as a step up? Too much? No, not at all. You literally got to the Champions League final. Then Villa's absolutely fine, mate. IMO. To restart the game with the French stuff added in. Just save that footage. Rtg S66. Not need any of those. Gonna want League Plus, please. And then that'll be it. Because we're at the Coupe de France, so we don't need the French thingies.
It's in the game.
No, it's understandable, Danny. Absolutely understandable, mate. Let me just go and delete something. We can delete S3 stat check because that's now redundant. Fuck, I've got Newcastle and Leipzig now, don't I? Ugh! What a friggin' horrible... I mean, it's transfer deadline day. Let's get the Journeyman Player Career spreadsheet up. And get rid of that one now. Oh, I didn't do the fucking finances from that last game. Let me make a note. Finances, RTG, and then also Pi and McLean stats pre-Jan. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Did for Dorgu from the side we're about to play a little bit later. Whew, and they've offered me Adeyemi. You can get fucked though. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break, chat, and then we will play an episode of The Yearny Man. BRB. Rtg biscuit, anyone? Yeah, Italy likely next. Leipzig is actually insecure though. Unfortunately, everything is safe or okay at the minute. Bologna is available, but that is absolutely a backward step. Inter in 10th, something to keep an eye on. Although probably get sacked before the end of the season. Let's record an episode of The Journeyman. Pause the odd tinkle tinkle. Yeah, we've entered in the Glory Hunter, so I'm not really wanting to do that at all. TBH. Welcome to a very important episode of Journeyman, with the January transfer window closing and our Champions League progression to the round of 16 guaranteed via a top 8 finish in the Champions League looking questionable at the minute. We've actually got a lot of important football today. We are level on points with Leipzig, who we face today, and a number of other sides, including Bayern and AC Milan and Tottenham. Only the top 8 go through to the round of 16 guaranteed. I'm almost certain we finish inside the top 24, but we start with Newcastle, who are going to push us to try and get into the top 24, and you never know, maybe even higher yet further still themselves, if they can, on match day 8. We've got Marseille in the league as well, which we did win pretty convincingly last time we played them, but we need to get a string of dubs together in the league if we're to beat PSG towards this Liga title before we leave Lille at the end of the season. So I'm going to give it my best possible shot to not necessarily win the Champions League, but go as far as we can and try and win Liga here in this season at Lille. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the Journeyman save. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on more of the Journeyman, or of course our time in the Premier League at the minute in the Realistic Rtg, an episode of which went out earlier on today. But for now, we're welcoming a Premier League side to us here in France. Yeah, this is match day 7, but after we've played Newcastle, it'll then be match day 8 where they can then get above us, can't they? Yeah, FIFA 18 I think was when we were at Roma, because we had the esports fanatic shirt, didn't we? Oh, punched myself in the eye. Napoli was before that, wasn't it? Was Napoli after that? Where's Napoli? Is that Napoli? That's Barrow. Oh, Napoli's pre-Roma. Napoli must have been a long time ago then. 17, there you go, because that's the FIFA 17 Everton shirt. And then Napoli after that. FIFA 17 is when we were at Napoli. Wow. Their team's a bit good, isn't it? Fuck. Of course, they got fucking Mukau as well, haven't they? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And they're missing Tonali through injury. Thank God for that. Oh, yeah. No, fine. I just had a brief, like, oh, if that does it. No, it's fine. Oh, who's... Oh, yeah, Karetzas injured. Play ball. The champions are copyright. Sim games against teams in false kits, that's fair. We've got mods now on PC, so there shouldn't be anyone with fake kits. Thankfully. Try not to get copyright struck for the champions at the beginning. Yeah, some point, Danny. It's on the to-do list. It's been on the to-do list for months, hasn't it? And just not happened. Still the league phase, Davidenki. Match day 7 and 8 against Newcastle and Leipzig today. Oh yeah, then do the lineup. Oh, fuck off, controller, you stupid cunt. You. Oh my god. Gonna lose my mind. Newcastle are very strong. A full side of mid-80s players other than one youth academy fullback that's 80. Eddie Howe, manager still at Newcastle here, and in their midfield you'll notice a certain number 36 CDM Mukau. We remember him, because we just bloody sold him at the beginning of this season to Newcastle. Please do not come back to haunt me, mate. Thank you. Live from the Stade Pierre-Mauroy. It's game on in the Champions League. 2 match days to go. 2 big opponents. 2 giant games. Can we get straight to the round of 16, or are we going to have to go through an extra playoffs round, which is absolutely not what we want to happen. Here's Miley. I missed the ball. Advantage played. Rightly so. Samu stopped. Tijani. Rested on to get that to Mbemo. Well, I'll just run into the space, actually, if you're going to leave it open like that. Then I've got nowhere to go. Fuck. Free take for Angelo. Through the gap to Tijani as well. And then over the top looking for Mbemo, who's in. I just couldn't quite get it under control to then turn Escobar just can't quite get it under control to then turn. Gordon away from me. Into Samu. And swept out wide towards Alanga. Who's away from me as well. Delivered in and flicked on. Push it down around the corner to Jani Reinders. Forward to Durdov. And space for Krupi. Is he faster than Kouliarakis? No is the answer. Support here though. Reinders. Not the orthodox way of going about doing this, but I just can't. I just can't. This Newcastle side are a bit good. Oh, thank you. Krupi, Stiller, seeing Burmo. Still seeing Burmo. Still seeing Burmo. Stand it, back post. Durdov can't get there. Tijani can't challenge for that. It's going to fall to Pablito here. Miley with a decent attempt to get to a header though. And then Burmo. Travella. He gave it a go. It didn't work. Oh, and I can't force that to Krupi. 27 minutes in. That's about all that's happened so far. It's not been the most riveting of fixtures so far. Gordon's just ruined me. Here comes Bryce, that weaker fullback. And Samu with an unbelievable header. Now something's happened. It's Newcastle taking a 1-0 lead. And you're right, I should have TNT or Amazon Prime for Champions League games, but to be honest, it's more pain and more frustration and annoyance than it's worth to reload the game every time. I want to switch TV logos. Reinders in the box, out the box, balls. And actually, we were using B in Sports, weren't we, this season? Not Liga Plus. So I've even got that wrong for this as well. Oh, it's just nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Yeah, yellow card me. Go on. Gordon's understandably pissed off. No surprise that we got a yellow for that. It's fair enough. Sammy with another header well wide. Bombita. Escobar. Stiller. Escobar 2. And Burmo. Well, it was all us until they scored a goal. Hit hand, I think. I'll take the free kick. I'd rather the free kick. Can I have the free kick? Thank you. I don't want to take it quickly. I want to have a go at goal from here. I know it's quite a way out, but it's absolutely doable. Left foot is not the orthodox, but I reckon it's doable. I reckon it's doable. Come on, Bruno. Oh! I think the bar might have been struck rather than it go directly in, but that was very nearly the equalising goal we've been searching for. Trying to force that to Krupi that didn't work there, and we're going to go in at half-time, a goal down, but a whisker away from being level. Mamadishvili doing a very good job in goal of ensuring that he hasn't conceded here. Balls. Go on, Eli. Go on, Krupi. Oh my God, how have you missed? How have you missed? How have you missed? Thank you, Matt. Oh my God. The timing of that would have been great if we'd have scored the fucking goal. Watkins is like 35 in this save. Watkins. Watkins has retired in this save. Yeah, I've not installed it though, Ron. I think there was a bug with a previous version of it. I can't remember what. There was a reason why I didn't download it, and I can't remember why. Dedic. Krupi. Durdov. Might not been able to score the free kick. Can't score from open play either. Reinders with the delivery. We're up. Tior in the head. Mamardishvili gathers. Oh, that was risky. A risk that has not come back to haunt them. And in Dorgut. Escobar and Verma. Reinders. Oh, fuck. Oh, both centre-backs are on a yellow card. Oh, shit. Okay. He's just run straight into Dedic there, so we'll take it. Durdov looking to get away. And he's definitely got the pace on the fullback, doesn't he? To the final moment. Reinders, Pablito, not the man I needed there. Fuck! Oh, straight through Bobo's legs. Thank you. Pablito. Oh, good challenge. Not a good ball that though. Durdov. Reinders. We will, only because we don't really have a choice. Samu. Malin. Stiller. Durdov has just absolutely ruined this fullback so many times, but I haven't yet profited from it. Oh, throw yourself at it, Marcus! I've pressed shoot, and he just hasn't committed. Throw a leg, throw a head, Christ, throw an arm at it. Get it in the back of the net, mate. He's off the pitch now, as Portman comes on. And we move Tijani Reinders further back into a deeper role, and Portman will play at cam. And he has been a game changer, as we've seen before, but I am struggling to change the game here against Newcastle. I can't score against this Premier League team. They're just too good. Oh, and Samu's that muscle mean it's going to be two. It's not. He's hit the bar. They're going to get the free kick. Don't tell me that was their advantage. How is that advantage not taken? He's clearly taken the advantage and had a bloody shot. Regardless, they haven't scored, most important aspect. And now we need to go and do that ourselves. Portman played in around the corner by Burma, awkwardly but effectively. Oh, and I can't do anything against Newcastle. Durdov's done well. They've taken that fullback off now. They've finally acknowledged that he was getting ripped apart. They brought on someone instead. Here's Portman. It's Portman still. Game changer. Portman nearly does it again. Dorgu's up well. Stiller. Durdov. Oh, should have gone to Portman, not trying to force it to Krupi. Flipping heck. Samu. Nicely weighted to Gordon. And beautifully finished. His only goal of the Champions League so far. He can't help himself in real life but score in this competition. That brings Newcastle well into the top 24 and gives them a sniff of a top 8 finish. It's probably us out of the top 8 and needing a result against Leipzig. Oh, Krupi. Still is in the way. Goal difference could be important in the league phase. I haven't even factored that in yet. And Burmo to Portman. Oh, that's not going to get me a goal, is it? It's literally squared that. That was a shot on goal. On goal. I don't think the boos are warranted. It was a very, very good Newcastle side that just made their way to France. And they've taken all the points. Not massively confident of finishing in the top 8 in the Champions League now. We need to beat Marseille here. No excuses. Chelsea bid for Dedic. Chelsea can't get fucked. At the minute, it's hard not to be confident, Matt, about Cambridge going up. But at the same time, I've been a Cambridge United fan long enough to know that you should never get too confident. Because it does happen. So, cautiously optimistic is probably the better way to phrase it rather than confident. Cautiously optimistic. Let me save and have a look into this thingy switcher, TV logo switcher. Patreon. Switch to member. KO. Does the logo... Oh, that's FC25 logo switcher. FC25 logo switcher. FC26 logos. But there's no... FC26 logo switcher. Where would I find that, Ron? Or is that on a... Was it in a... It might have been a higher level of thingy. Ah, maybe I need and I might need an extra level of. I need an extra level of Patreon for it. Maybe that's why I can't at the moment. The upgrade. There we go. FC26 logo switcher version 1.5. There's a YouTube tutorial on how to set it up, apparently. I did say, didn't I, before the game went against Marseille? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, do I have to load it through the... Okay, hang on. I'm just trying to set that. I know, hang on. Where's the EA app? Need to find the EA app and Steam on my thingy. It's in here somewhere. The users, isn't it? Is it program files? Program files. Windows program files, steam.exe, and then where's the EA app? Oh, it's not in there. Where's the EA app saved then? Oh, just program files? No, that's anti-cheat. Electronic Arts. No. EA Games. No. EA app. What's that going to be saved under? Where would I find the EA app? Okay. Windows program data. Christ. Windows program data. Microsoft Windows start menu programs EA. Bloody Nora, that was intense. So let me close that. Come on, PC, you can do it. You can load it. Well done. No, what? So he just double clicks on the thing and it opens it, but it's... I've set the executable and it's not opening... No, there oh, there it is. It's not opening thing. It's not opening the thing. This feels like it's more hassle than it's worth, doesn't it, chat? Don't you agree? I've literally just done that and it's still not working. I think I'm going to download my Patreon membership level and I'm going to hang on, let me try one last thing. No, it's not worked. Meh. Yeah, I just downgraded my Patreon again. He's just made an extra £1 out of me for something that didn't work. Oh, I think I've seen that, Cole. Leon, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, mate. I've seen the Livingston foul on Mikey Moore that wasn't given as a penalty. Now the fucking mod manager isn't working, isn't opening at all. What is going on? I apologise, chat. This is just being a pain in the arse now. Cool. Now the mod manager won't open at all. Oh, I might need a PC restart. The mod manager is literally not opening at all now. I can have a look and see if there's nothing in the task manager stopping it. How do I, where would I? I don't know how to do that, in all honesty, Eds. Or where to look, what I'm looking for. Guide me, senpai. There's nothing here that's stopping it, is there? Years. I have a feeling I'm going to have to restart the PC. Let me just stop that recording and save the footage. I will be back live in